EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Martich here with your outlook for March 30th, 2023. It is Thursday, and the Thursday video forecast is proudly sponsored by North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Keep your vehicle looking great all the time and stop wasting your money on those costly individual washes with North Penn Car Wash's Unlimited Car Wash Club. You can join at a very low price starting at just $13.95 per month, and it's the only place where weather doesn't matter. We're now entering spring and the time of year where keeping your car or truck clean is a must, and you don't have to break the bank to do so. Just stop by as often as you like within the calendar month to get a fresh wash for that one low monthly rate under the Unlimited Car Wash Club. They are North Penn Car Wash, 986 Sumneytown Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, Pennsylvania. Proud sponsors of the Thursday video forecast. So another mostly sunny day today in the wake of the front that moved through last night. The Arctic front moved through. So we got a trough that settled over the region today. We're going to be much cooler. It's stuck in the 40s for just about the entire region today. 44 to 49 is the temperature spread today, which is slightly below average for this time of year. And big high pressure is going to be sitting over top. This is going to be a bright blue sunny day today. I could put a big H right here. Right over top of Pennsylvania. This whole area here is under this influence of high pressure. So that is going to be a nice day otherwise, other than the fact that it's going to be, a little chilly. But the wind shouldn't be too much of a factor. Then mostly clear overnight tonight. And temperatures below freezing in many interior areas overnight tonight, okay? And then Friday, we're going to start to warm up a little bit ahead of the next system. This is looking at Friday early afternoon. There is high pressure off to the southeast here, so we're going to start getting return flow around that and getting some winds in here from the south and southwest. Actually, probably I'm pushing the arrow here in the wrong spot. The flow is going to be more from the south here, coming in here on Friday ahead of this. So because of that, we're going to have temperatures warming considerably. As you see above me, 54 to 62 is the temperature spread here for Friday. We are going to be starting off the day partly cloudy and then becoming mostly cloudy as the system approaches. And then we have showers moving in most likely during the evening and overnight. This does look like it's going to hold off for most of Friday. We'll see what happens when the NAM comes into range, the 3-kilometer NAM. Right now we don't have that, and it's unfortunate because I wanted to show you some other things with what's going to happen with this system. And the 3-kilometer NAM is going to show that pretty well, I think, once that gets in a range. It's not quite there yet for the part I'm talking about, which I'll get into a second. So these showers continuing on during the day here on Saturday. And then at some point, it's hard to see here, but there is an area low pressure moving off to the north. There's a cold front that's situated back here with this. With this cold front ahead of that, there's going to be a squall line ahead of this, okay? And that's going to march its way eastward. With that squall line, there's going to be some low-top convection, which is basically thunderstorms that aren't growing all the way up to the typical 30,000 plus feet in the atmosphere. As far as the tops of the thunderstorms are usually limited to like 10, 12,000 feet. And so any thunderstorm development you get in there is not going to be a frequent lightning type thing, but you could have some rumbles of thunder as this moves through. It's more of a convective, gusty squall line of showers more than anything else, okay? And with that, there are going to be some pretty good wind gusts here on Saturday. Already before the line comes in the morning and early afternoon, we're looking at wind gusts that are generally 15 to 25, some gusts that are 30 to 35, all the way up until that squall line. Once it moves through, which is just like a thunderstorm line that you get in summer, in the sense that for the first maybe 15 to 30 minutes of that squall line, you'll get some really gusty winds, and then it dies back down again. It goes back to what it was before it started. Okay, so back down to 15 to 25. Gusting 30 to 35, that'll go through the night, okay? Not expecting any severe weather in the traditional sense with this, but there could be some severe thunderstorm warnings issued just because the wind associated with that squall line might be sufficient to give you that in either in the presence of or in the absence of lightning. You don't need a severe thunderstorm warning to have lightning necessarily, which is sounds a little counterintuitive there, but it actually is. Still issued sometimes just for the wind aspect of things with the gusty showers, because there's no product the National Weather Service uses to define something that's not technically a thunderstorm as it's moving through, but it's producing thunderstorm convective-like gusts, okay? So it's just a semantics thing there. But the end of the day is when the squall line moves through, which is not represented here on the global models. There will be that squall line move through, and then after that, maybe just a leftover shower or two that continues into the afternoon, and then maybe even early evening before this finally pulls away. and that's on Saturday. So, again, outside of that squall line, 15 to 25, gusting 30 to 35. With the squall line itself, however, it's going to be a lot more than that. And here's what the total precipitation is for this entire system, just including the stuff on Saturday. This is generally a quarter to a half inch across the region. It's not a tremendous amount of rain. That's not the issue. The issue is going to be the wind. So again, a lot of 15 to 25, gusting 30 to 35. And here's that squall line out in western Pennsylvania. Watch this as it moves east. Now, this is every 3 hours on the NAM 12 kilometer. I don't have the 3 kilometer in range yet. Once it comes in range in the next video, we'll be able to see this a little bit better. It's going to be a lot thinner of a line than this looks like. Okay. And it just marches across the territory, and you get some gusts here that are easily 40 to 45, might have some higher gusts to 50 in some spots here as this moves through. And then you get cold air, advection-related wind gusts that continue throughout the night that are, again, back to 15 to 25, gusting 30 to 35. With the squall line itself, 40 to 45, maybe some 50s in a few spots as that moves through, but it's a very brief thing, okay? So when the 3 kilometer NAM gets in range, I'll have a better detail on exactly what we're dealing with in the exact time frame. Right now, it's looking like mid-afternoon Saturday through early evening from west to east. That's kind of generally the idea. It's going to be a quick moving line west to east, and that's it. And again, we'll identify that once we get a little bit closer. After this point, it is going to be cooler again here on Sunday. By the way, Saturday, you see the temperatures here above me for Friday. 54 to 62 is the spread. It's going to be solidly upper 60s to low 70s ahead of that cold front as it moves through. So this is going to be, we're going to get a lot of warm, synoptically driven air coming in ahead of this system as it's cutting. So that's going to be pushing up here on Saturday during the day. Once the front comes through, we're going to have temperatures crashing, and that's really what's contributing to the wind that you're going to have here on Saturday, because you got to go, something's got to give when you go from 70 or maybe low 70s all the way down to near freezing in a matter of 4 or 5 hours. I mean, that's a pretty good drop, and a pretty significant drop in a short amount of time. Something's got to give to allow that to happen, and that's going to be the wind in this case. But once this moves through, we are cooler here on Sunday with highs that are going to be generally kind of slightly below average again, lower 50s thereabout. And then we have a quick turnaround here on Monday back into the middle 60s, it looks like, with a mostly sunny Sunday, partly cloudy here on Monday and Tuesday. And then we have another system moving across maybe here Monday night, but ahead of this next system, which is going to come in probably in the Wednesday, Thursday time frame. It's a cold front. Looks like the models are trying to push this through here on Thursday. It could be Wednesday or Thursday, so we'll just leave a shower chance here on the forecast for Wednesday just in case. But it's going to remain mild next week as we head back to work. Monday, again, middle 60s. And once you get to Tuesday and Wednesday, you're floating with 70 degrees again in some spots. So it's going to be quite mild as we head into next week again, regardless. We'll look at the timing of this cold front as it looks like it's coming in either mid to late week next week, either Wednesday or Thursday. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for March 30th, 2023. Have a great Thursday.